In this video, we'll talk about the Federal Currency Transaction Report. Federal CTR forms, like many IRS forms, are PDF files. This system automatically fills in PDF files for you, but it must have a copy of Adobe Reader for it to access. If you don't currently have Adobe Reader, it's available free from the Adobe Reader website seen on the screen. You must have the latest Adobe Reader installed and functioning before you can produce any CTR reports or even move forward in this video. Federal regulations state that if you conduct more than $10,000 worth of currency transactions with a single person within 1 calendar day, you must file a currency transaction report. The Desktop V system makes watching for these situations and preparing the proper paperwork a much easier process. The Desktop V system automatically watches to see if you conduct more than $10,000 worth of checks with one customer each day. If you did this, the system would automatically start flashing a compliance warning the following day. It has to wait till the end of the day before it can actually determine whether or not it's been $10,000. So the next day, it starts flashing. You'll notice that when you enter the training mode, that the Compliance Federal CTR icon on the primary entities bar is already flashing. Now obviously we did this so you could practice doing a CTR. And it'll continue flashing until you select it the first time. So go ahead and do that. What happens next is the system automatically builds an advanced search that looks for all of the unprinted CTRs in your system. Depending on how you use the training mode, you should see between 1 to 4 of these items. Normally when you go to fill out a CTR, you have to go through the long process of filling in all kinds of information on the official PDF file. To help make this easier, we've given you the ability to enter in information ahead of time, and the system will remember it the next time you go to do a CTR. To fill in the information the first time, or to modify your information if your business changes, click the Edit Info icon in the toolbar. The dialog that appears is an exact mimic of the fields and the language used on the actual CTR form. Go ahead and fill in some information and click the Finish. You can now generate a CTR for one or more of the items you have in your list. Go ahead and select one or more and click the Print button. Using the Folder Browser dialog, select the location you'd like the CTR stored. Once the PDFs are generated, a dialog will appear, and from there you have several options. You can either go to the folder where the items have been generated, you can review the general instructions for a CTR, or you can actually review or open them inside of your PDF viewer. We recommend reviewing the official instructions at least once when going through this process, so go ahead and click on that. After reviewing the official instructions and finding out where this will have to be sent, go ahead and close up that PDF viewer and click the Review button to review the generated PDF. As you will see, the Desktop V system automatically filled in the details for this currency transaction report. You should always review the PDF file before printing it out and mailing it off. You'll note that the PDF is fully editable in Adobe Acrobat Reader, and you can make any changes that are required or any enhancements before mailing it off according to the instructions. Once you've printed the CTR PDF or saved it, go ahead and close up your viewer, and you'll be back at the CTR results dialog. You can now close this up and you'll see the main screen again. And in our results box, you'll note that the CTR we just printed now reflects that it has been printed. If you wanted to see the unprinted CTRs again, just click the View button. And that's how to generate CTRs in the Desktop V system.